Hello Internet, it is I, Etor Games, the one and only, the chaotic force of chaos. Anyways, I'm here to bring to you a new, interesting, and probably stupid question. And it starts off with one simple thing. Which backpack is the best? Anyways, hopefully you will enjoy, cause I know I will. And yeah, leave a like, comment, and possibly subscribe. Anyways, on to the video. Starting things off with the guard dogs. The first guard dog we're going to look at is the laser guard dog, and well, as you can see, it does the job. Its problem is it has a low damage output and struggles against tougher enemies. And at least it's got a constant damage output, but it could be better. But hey, it's a guard dog. What do you expect? We love them all the same. Next, we have the latest addition to the guard dog family, the Arc guard dog. I am legitimately surprised about how useless and useful this thing can be. Like, don't get me wrong, it can help out a lot because it can stagger enemies, but its main problem is its consistency. Like, no offense, in another clip, which unfortunately I didn't save, I don't think I did. Anyways, in that clip, it legitimately missed like every single shot, and also it just doesn't do its job half the time. But hey, it's still a guard dog, so we love it. It's a good boy, except for when it isn't. This next guard dog, I feel bad about calling it, a guard dog. It's anything else would probably be a better pick to it. I mean, it still does damage, but it's the gas one, and I legitimately do not like it. I find it annoying. It's inconsistent. Dear goodness. Look at this. It doesn't even go for the flyers. And yeah, it can make the enemies distracted. And maybe it's just because it's not good against the Illuminati, but come on. It's legit, just sad. It's upsetting, and I have nothing good to say about it. But hey, at least it might, deal some damage. Like, no offense, I don't think I'll ever use it again beyond this video. Maybe they'll buff it one day. Maybe they won't. Who knows? Anyways, moving on. The final guard dog we are going to talk about is also the first guard dog. Behold, the perfect guard dog. They got it right on the first attempt, and then everything else afterwards wasn't. The base guard dog. Honestly, though, it is legitimately actually good. So, honestly, I don't know why I never gave it a chance before. It's basically a mobile turret, and since they updated to have medium armor pen, it's able to clear a lot more enemies than it used to. So, no complaints. It is actually really good, and I like it. So, would recommend. It is fun. Anyways, here's the clip of damage.
Have a taste of democracy! Fire in the hole!
Okay, maybe it does have some issues, like it doesn't like to target enemies below you. But hey, it still does a lot of damage and has auto-aim. And half the time will shoot the enemies faster than I do, so I got no complaints. Next on our list is the Hell Bomb. Why? Because I like the Hell Bomb, and it's kind of self-explanatory on how good it is. In fact, just watch this clip.
I'm out of ammo.
Sweet liberty, my
Yes.
arm! Feel good! Help on arm! Clear the
Up.
area!
Look out. I got these dudes. Bring it on, boys. Bring it on.
The Hell Bomb is legitimately one of the best backpacks in the game, and that is not even sarcastic. Its utility is great, the fact that it can clear out a bunch of enemies is great, and yeah, it's just fun. That's all I gotta say. If you don't have it, I recommend trying to pick it up as soon as possible. It's great. I love it. Get it. It's wonderful. From one of the best items in Helldivers 2 to one of the worst. The directional shield is just boring. Like, it works, it's just getting it to work kind of sucks. Like, I tried to make my friend do it, and yeah, his turret got me. It's one direction, and it doesn't even do that right, so moving on. One direction shield? How about the other one direction shield? The ballistic shield actually does its job, unlike the other one, and on top of that, can block melee hits, which makes it perfect for becoming a knight. I mean, seriously, like, that's not a joke. This is by far the best shield if you want to, pretend to be a knight in the game, throw on some heavy armor and do it. Personally, though, I don't wear heavy armor. Plus, I wouldn't normally recommend, using any of these shields. There's way better options for backpacks. Anyways, enjoy. Of all the defensive backpacks, the shield generator backpack is obviously the best because it gives you more HP basically for free. That being said, don't wear it with heavy armor. That was a bad decision on my part. I was trying to be funny and like, oh look, you can use it to be a tank build. But also, this backpack quickly became a crush. Story time! Anyways, back when I first started playing Helldivers 2, I picked up this thing and I wasn't very good with my movement yet, so it shows, like, really bad back then. Anyways, this thing basically became a crutch, and I never had to learn how to move properly, and yeah, it cost me a lot of games. Eventually, though, I moved away from it, and occasionally I do come back to it, but it feels way more situational than it used to. So, honestly, not a bad backpack, it's just kind of got the feeling of being a crutch. Moving on. The resupply backpack is exactly what it says on the tin. It's basically a mobile mini resupply for you and your team. Its one upside is that you're able to keep your team more supplied, more alive, meaning the medic divers out there get more stuff to play with. The downside is it takes a backpack slot. It's alright, it does its job, it does what it says on the tin. It's just not very flashy. So, yeah. Moving on. Hi, random Elijah segment here. I forgot the jump pack. Not the jump pack, the hover pack. Yeah, the jump pack's better, the warp pack's better. I gotta mention it. Sorry. The next two backpacks are arguably the best in the game for one simple reason. Mobility, and more mobility. Anyways, the jump pack is one of my favorite, things in the game, and up until recently, it was my go-to backpack because it gives the most mobility, allowing you to jump greater distances. It struggles, though, on city maps because cities are annoying in general, so keep that in mind. But hey, if you want to have fun, the jump pack is a great option. Well, until you get its, better one, that is. Moving on to what I widely consider the best backpack in the game. Again, this has all been my opinion, so feel free to yell and scream at me in the comments. Moving on. And my personal pick for best backpack in the game, the warp pack. My brain just dropped the name there, gosh, granted. Anyways, the warp pack is arguably the best because it gives you the most mobility with sacrificing so little. On top of that, it gives you the utility of being able to just straight up say no you and get out of dodge. It has great utility in the fact that you can, get through double Dutch doors without having to, have a second person help you open them. Allows you to jump through enemies, attacks, gives you some iframes. As long as you don't teleport into a rock, you tend to survive. You tend to win. You tend to be better. But yeah, it is arguably the best option for the small price of being behind a 1,000 super credit thing and also at the end of a war bond. But hey, it's worth it. If you got the time and can grind it, I recommend it. Now, for my full honest opinions, yes, I consider this to be the best mobility and utility in the game, with the Hell Bomb being the second best for that. That being said, the Hell Bomb has one thing that the Warp Pack never will. And to end the video, I will show that reasoning. So yeah, Hell Bomb wins, no diff. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want to. Have a wonderful evening. And remember, the Hell Bomb is the ultimate backpack.